Good evening, everyone. It's time for my afternoon or evening video on my way to the gym. I decided I wanted to check in with y'all a little bit before I make it there. And this video here, did I say the date? It's still September, not September, it's still October 23rd, Monday, around 5 o'clock p.m. And this video is gonna be, this is to help somebody, right? Who is gonna help, I don't know. It might be just one person, it might be just me. I might just help myself by sharing this with y'all. But there was a time in my life, right, even though I've never been a loser, I thought that I was. I thought I was a loser. And a lot of y'all, it's a lot of people that's probably listening to this video right now, at some point in time, if not right now, have thought you were a loser or still think that you are a loser or a failure. And I'm gonna tell you why you are a loser. Pay attention. And if you never watched another video or paid attention to any of my other videos, pay attention to this one from the beginning to the end. I thought I was a loser, and you are a loser, and I was a loser because I let somebody else define for me what winning was. You are a loser because you are letting someone else, or you are allowing someone else to define for you what winning is. And what I mean by that is winning for one person ain't winning for all. What somebody else consider winning is not winning for what somebody else might think winning is, right? Let me go deeper into that. First, you need to know, and listen to this very closely, and let it sink into your spirit, into your mind, into the depth of your soul. There's no such thing as losing. You never lose. You're doing you're doing two things. You're doing one of two things, and you're never losing. You have never lost. You're not losing now, and you never will lose. You're doing either one of two things. You're either winning or you are learning to win. You're never losing. What you consider losing is really you learning how to win. That's all you have. Those are your only two options. Losing is never an option, has never have been an option. You were programmed by society. You were programmed by evil forces. You were programmed by people that have no love for you to make you think that you lose. To make you think that you have something to lose. When in reality, God did not create losers. God is a perfect human being, and He created us the way we're supposed to be. No losers in existence. Only people that think that they're losers. And you think that you're a loser because you were programmed and conditioned to believe that your setbacks and your lessons that you're learning are losses. When in reality, they're lessons. I'm headed to the gym now, right? And I'm a pretty big, strong fella, but I ain't always been that. The way I got that way is going to the gym, lifting a weight that was heavy for me, and lifting that weight until it got easy. Then I moved up to another weight that was too heavy for me again. And I kept lifting that weight until it got easy. There was times where I couldn't lift the weight, but maybe 3 or 4 times. I couldn't get 10. So was I a failure? Was I a loser because I couldn't get 10 with that weight? No. I was learning when I was doing the 4 and 5. I was teaching my body and my mind what it needed to know to be able to get to where I can do 10. Because I couldn't do 10 at the moment didn't make me a loser or a failure. I was learning how to do 10 when I could only do 5. 5 was teaching me how to do 10. Because as I did the 5, when I came back, I was able to do 6. And as time went on, I can do 7. Before you know it, I was doing 10. So when I wasn't able to do 10, did I fail? No, I was learning. You never fail. You never lose. You're either winning or you're learning to win. You must stop allowing other people's idea of winning to be your idea of winning. It might not take as much to make you happy as it takes to make someone else happy. Stop letting society tell you that if you ain't got a 5-bedroom mansion with a pool room, an outside pool, an indoor pool, gated community, 4 or 5 car garage, all up with a Lamborghini and a Mercedes Benz and a G-Wagon and all that. If you ain't got all that, you're losing. You're a failure. You're not successful. When you can look on TV at any moment and see people in Africa and third world countries that don't have running water outside playing, having a good time, dancing in the street with a little bit of radio, with a little music going. They just dancing, having a good time, like they got everything. A lot of them ain't got running water. They have to walk miles with buckets on their head to get water. But you can see them dancing in the streets, red clay, dirt streets. They don't have paved streets, a lot of them. They dancing and having a good time. We over here got everything, and we sad somehow I'm a loser. Because I don't have a 5-bedroom mansion with 5 car garage. Because society said that's what winning is. Those people over there in the third world country, they didn't let somebody define for them what winning was. Winning to them is being able to go up that road up there, come back, whether they went to kill some deer, elk, rabbit, whatever, to feed their families. They brought back some water. They loving each other. They out there playing a little game or whatever they play, the game that they made up, stick games or whatever. But they got each other, they got their families. And to them, they winning. You're not gonna tell them otherwise. You can't come over there and tell them because y'all don't have a Mercedes Benz, y'all don't have a mansion, you don't have 5 college degrees, you're not a doctorate of so-and-so with a bachelorette and a PhD in such and such, you're a failure. You can't tell them people that. They're looking at you like you crazy. Because you over here stressed out with ulcers, anxiety, high blood pressure, diabetes, and everything else, worrying yourself to death, trying to figure out how you're going to pay for this, that, and the other, so you can look like a winner to some people that care nothing about you. You're winning right now. And if not, you're learning to win. You don't have to have what the next man have. In other words, keeping up with the Joneses. Damn what they got. You don't know what them people had to go through to get what they got, what you comparing yourself to. And saying you're not successful because you don't have what they have. You don't have the college degree. You're not making $50 an hour on your job. You don't have all the benefits on your job that they have on their job. But you got a job. No matter. All right, I went through a divorce, right? And I was living in a nice home, and all that, and then when I'm 50-something years old, and when the marriage was over, usually the man have to, give up the most. So here I am now in an apartment again, starting over. And it was time I had to let that get me down, right? That's how I'm able to tell y'all what I'm telling you now. It was times I would let that get me down. You just got an apartment here. You're a grown man now. You got a son or whatever, and you look at you're a loser. And then I get in my car and I ride up the street by the truck stop up here by my home, right? And I see some guys living out in the woods. in like not even real tents that you buy at a Walmart or the sporting goods store. They ain't not even living in real tents, man. They living in like raincoats. They done hung up over from tree limb or whatever and sleeping up under that. In the cold, in the wet, when it's raining, they out there sleeping in that, man. And I had the audacity, the nerve, to be complaining because I live in an apartment. Simply because I was living in a home. But life happens. I went through a divorce. It happens all the time. You live and you learn. I didn't lose a thing. I learned. So, with that being said, there are no losers watching this video. No matter what your mind may have told you because of something you picked up on from this effed up society that we live in this Western world, the Prince of Darkness is telling you and telling people in society that if you don't have all these materialistic things, you're a loser. And not saying you're not gonna ever have those materialistic things. Go get it, you will. Whatever you want. Like say for instance, I didn't think when I started a YouTube channel that, I struggled to get 30 subscribers. I was like, oh well, I wasn't thinking that I was gonna be where I am now, which I'm not a large channel, but I'm over 5,000. I'm like, and check this out. I only been at it like a few months. I ain't talking about years. I'm talking about 5,000 in like 4 or 5 months. Did I know it was gonna do that? No. I just tried. Just try, people. You got something you've been wanting to do? You can do it. You don't never know what you can do until you try it. A lot of us talk ourselves out of things that we'll be good at. And you want to already know that you're gonna be good at it before you try it. That's what a lot of people want to do. A lot of us want to see the results before we put in the work. We want to know what the end result gonna be before we start, or we ain't gonna start. You feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all listen to this video right now know just where I'm coming from. You want to see the end result before you begin, or you ain't gonna begin. You want to see at the end that it's gonna be a great success, or you ain't gonna even start. It don't work like that. You just gotta start. Just start. You're not gonna know what it's gonna be until you get there. But you gotta start. You can only take one step at a time. You don't see the second step. You take the first step. After you take the first step, then you'll see the second one. The steps come as you take them. You ain't gonna see the whole stairwell. You can't see that far down the road. You don't have a vision for that. One step at a time. Each step you take, the next step will show up. Trust me. I learned that through trial and error. God said you take one step, I'll take two. That's true, man. That's true. You take that first step, He's gonna bring another step. The step that you didn't even see. I did not see this channel getting where it is, and it's gonna get even bigger. I know it is. I'm not getting hundreds of thousands of views right now, but I know I will. And I want you to take that confidence that I have with you too. I know I will. You know you will. Whatever it is you want to do, you got to know you will, even though you don't know how or when. Do it anyway. Who sit around thinking, I ain't thinking to start a YouTube channel. I'm a 50-year-old truck driver. What am I doing with a YouTube channel? I just did it. I ain't know. I got some of my Facebook friends to be my first subscribers, like 10 of them. I got like over 5,000 Facebook friends. And I used to go on there every day. Would y'all please subscribe to my YouTube channel? They would not do it. They would not do it. Because most of them is my people. You know what I mean? They do not want to see each other. We do not want to see each other blow up. Did I stop? No. I kept going. Next thing you know, a couple of videos here and there, boom, here I am. Whatever, I don't care if you want to be an astronaut. and you ain't been to, you ain't got a driver license, but you want to be an astronaut. Try it. Try it anyway. I don't care how preposterous that sounds. Man, you crazy. And don't tell nobody either, because your dream killer they coming. Your dream killer coming. I don't care if you ain't got a driver license, you want to be an astronaut, man, go apply for astronaut school. They might tell you need to go get a driver license, but guess what you're going to do? You're going to go get that damn driver license, because you want to be an astronaut. And you're going to do it, and you can do it. So, I'm at this gym, y'all. I'm trying to get my body fat down about 10% so I can look like an Adonis, like my friends used to call me back in the day when I was younger. Adonis, which is a Greek god. I'm trying to get my Greek god body back. And I'm going to do it. Same way I'm telling y'all, whoever listens to the video, I don't care what it is you ain't no way in hell you think you can do whatever it is in your mind. I can't do that. Ain't no way, it's too big. It ain't no way possible. I ain't got this, I ain't got that. I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. Take the first step. Start. Start. It's called faith. I was reading this story once, right, where God told some people in the desert, right, that it hadn't rained in years. And God told them to go dig some ditches, prepare the ditches for the rain, for the water to fill up the ditches with water. But they be like, well, Lord, it ain't rained, and you're talking to God now. God telling you go dig these damn ditches because, he gonna send some rain. But you're like, well, it ain't rain in 10 years. And with however long it's been so long where y'all done gave up on the fact that it'll ever rain again. This is a desert. But God said, go dig some ditches. Ain't a cloud in the sky. Go dig the ditches. This is God talking. You up here debating with God, the creator of rain, about it ain't rain. You talking to the one who make it rain. He's telling you to go prepare for the rain, but because you ain't seen rain in 5 or 10 years, you ain't even listening to the one who make it rain. You done got your mind conditioned to what you see instead of what he's telling you. If God telling you something, you can't go by what you see. You got to go by what he said. God cannot lie. So, they went on and dug the ditches with not a cloud in the sky. And guess what happened? It stormed. It didn't storm. The rain didn't come until after they dug the ditches. The longer they would have took to dig the ditches, the rain wouldn't have came. It wouldn't have came. Because the digging the ditch part was the exercise of faith. You digging ditches out here without a cloud in the sky. But because God told you to do that, you exercise the faith that it took to make it rain, baby. You get it? Dig your ditches. I don't care if it ain't a cloud in the sky. Dig your ditches, because once you dig the ditch, the rain gonna come. That old saying, you build it, they will come. Ain't a cloud in the sky, but you go dig them ditches, because the rain coming. As soon as you dig the ditch, the faith gonna kick in, the rain gonna come. Whatever you can fathom in your mind to do, get started. Get started. I don't care if you don't see no evidence of it happening. Get started. Damn the evidence. The evidence is you that you started. It's in your head. That's your evidence that it's going to happen, because you got it up here. If it's up here, it can be out here. Big Ward told you that. Bye.